to begin with, I'm going to place my hair bow tool and ruler right on the mini Bowdabra. Then I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire, fold it in half, and place into the mini Bowdabra, and then I'm going to tuck it underneath to keep it out of the way. Next, because I'm making such a large bow, I'm going to need quite a bit of ribbon. To make a 5-inch bow with 8 loops, I'm going to need 54 inches of ribbon. I'm going to seal the ends, running it along a lighter just to seal it and keep it from fraying. I can also use clear nail polish. I'll do the same thing. Then I'm going to take my ribbon, fold it in half. This is my center point, and I'm going to form the crease. I'm going to start with a mountain down crease. I actually get that by making a mountain up, pinching it together, and flipping it over. It's just the most natural way for me to make it, and it gives you nice creases both front and back of your bow.
And when you say mountain up, it's just because it looks like there's a little mountain in the beginning.
Because I was very creative naming it, but yes, it looks like a mountain up, and it helps remind me every time to make the creases, and it just really makes the bow to have the creases.
Which is important.
It is important. It's very important. It adds, you know, that extra style to your bow. And gives them a nice boutique look.
Well, it looks like it's store-bought.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're using satin ribbon, which can kind of move around a little bit. So we really want to utilize the towers and push it down into the mini Bowdabra. And if it starts to slip up, you can even use your wand to push it down. And I probably will have to do that throughout the bow just because we're making such a large bow. To get a 5-inch wide bow, I need to make 2.5-inch loops on either side, and I'm making 8 loops. So this is a pretty big bow. It'd be perfect for prom or even cheerleading. Because it's the satin, it really has such a nice texture and looks great in hair. I'm going along, making my 2.5-inch loops, kind of adjusting along the way. I'm going to scrunch down again just to keep that satin ribbon down inside.
Yeah, the satin ribbon is so slippery.
It is.
So beautiful.
Exactly, exactly. So now for the final one, kind of probably going to have to hold it a little bit just to get those final tails in there. And my trusty wand will keep it all in place for me. Give me those final creases that I need. There you go. And then I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire underneath, slip it through here, and press down. And then you want to pull tightly. This really will keep all the satin ribbon together and keep it from moving around. Satin can be hard to work with, but really the mini Bowdabra just makes it so easy. It's one of the harder bows to make. But as you can see, between the mini Bowdabra, the ruler, and the Bowdabra wire, it's all held together nicely and has those beautiful creases. So I'm going to bring it around the back and tie it off. This is my final knot just to pull it all together. Pull tightly. And then I'm going to add the hardware, which I have an alligator clip lined with ribbon. I chose a white satin ribbon because I just thought it would make the fuchsia pop. Attach here, and then do a couple more just to keep it all in place.
And we do show you how to line the hardware on the other videos.
Yes, it's on the other videos and also on the interactive CD. Then I trim away the extra wire. Okay, and I have a matching bow, and then to hide the wire, which you can do if you want, or you can leave the wire. It is pretty. It's definitely a personal choice whether you want to hide it or not. I use glue dots because they stick really well actually to the wire. And so I just kind of run it along the wire. And then I have a piece of ribbon that I knotted in the center. I'm going to attach it here, bring it around the back, and then just kind of trim it up a little bit. And I'll use some final glue dots to hold it in place. and just cover up the wire and give you a nice finished look on the back. One more glue dot to hold the other side in place. And trim away.
And no burning yourself on the glue gun.
No burning yourself, exactly. And now we have matching bows that can be used together or as best friend bows or gifts.
Well, thank you, Sarah.